collect a card curiosity, where we try to find the best possible ways to make a good return on your investment in the card world. And so we have a order from SGC grading company back, and we're gonna walk through what we sent and what we got back, and our notes. We took notes before we sent them in on kind of what we thought would happen, and that's what we're going to talk about. So this is kind of I guess a learning video for us. I'm just curious, I'm curious how these things are going to get graded, and so I intentionally sent in some cards that had problems just to kind of see if they were big enough problems to get dinged. And so I kind of wrote down what I thought each card might come back at, and let's see how they lined up. So we have here a Julio Rodriguez from Bowman's Best, a UFO card, kind of cool looking. If I look at the notes, so they gave it a 9.5, and you'll see that I kind of thought it'd be a 9 because there's something on the bottom edge. Bottom edges are like maybe a little frayed, or just a little bit messy there on the bottom. And so I would say that a 9.5 was decent, considering that I thought it would be a 9. So that's not too bad. Next we have Jordan Walker to 499. This is a refractor, and we got a 10 on this one, which is nice. We actually had 2 of these sent in, and in my notes you can see the second one got a 9.5. In my notes I said that one of them would get a 10, and I thought the other one would get a 9. And so there's some scratches on the surface of this one, but we still got a 9.5. So that was interesting. So the surface scratches didn't have a huge impact. It seems like they took it down just a hair. And so sounds like with scratches, they obviously, the scratches aren't good, but maybe if there's just a couple and they're not real deep, you can still get a pretty high grade. Next we have this Spencer Jones from Bowman Sterling, and probably not one I would normally grade, but I do know that Spencer Jones should get called up here pretty soon for the Yankees, and for $9, I thought, why not just throw that in there. I did think that Spencer Jones would be a 10, and that's what it was, so that's good news. Next we have Ellie De La Cruz, one that I think we pulled this out of a mega box. And again, Ellie we think will do pretty good this year, or at least should have some hype generated around his cards. And I guess I didn't even take any notes, I just added it at the bottom. But we sent that one in because we thought it was perfect, and it looks like it is. Got a 10. Next we have Ethan Salas, another one from the Bowman Mojo mega boxes, out of 199. Got a 9.5 on it. On the back there was a scratch, and so you can see I actually thought we might get a 9. So 9.5 on this one's actually not too bad. We'll take that. That was something that, right when we pulled it out, we could tell there was kind of had some issues. This was maybe one of the bigger surprises here. This Rainer Arias, I know it had some issues, but it came back an 8. It had some dimples. This one's out of 150. Some like little dimples and dots on the card. I don't even know if we'll be able to see it here. Maybe some scratches too. So I mean, it's hard. I can't really even see anything wrong with it. So that's kind of the bummer. Maybe that corner on the back left there, they didn't like that corner. But an 8, I did kind of think we'd get a 9, but came back an 8. So that's probably the only real disappointment that we had. Next we have Jackson Holiday, and just a paper of his Bowman First, and again, just kind of trying to see what could happen here. You're not normally going to grade a paper card of somebody, but Jackson's paper cards in the 10s go for, you know, 30, 40 bucks. And so I figured for $9 to grade it, we could try it. The 9 means we're probably not going to be able to sell it for much, but we'll hold it until he gets called up, and maybe that card will still be worth $20 or $30. We have another one here, Jackson Holiday. Got a 10 on this one. Let's see, this is the prospect process. I actually thought we'd get a 9 on that one, so surprisingly I got a better grade than we thought. I maybe saw some light scratches that I thought would ding it a little bit more. Next we have another one, Jackson Holiday. It came to the league. That one I thought would be a 10, and so they saw something here that they didn't like. I'm guessing it's the centering. As I look closer, there's way more of a gap on this side, or way more space. So I think the card was perfect. I think the centering was off. That's probably what happened there. Here we have another Jackson Holiday. Again, we're probably normally not going to be grading these cards, but we wanted to just try and learn how they did it. My notes on masterpieces. There was some surface scratches, and I thought it would be a 9, and so I'm very, very happy with the 10. And I think, again, with Jackson Holiday, if you get a graded card of his at a 10, when he gets called up, you should see a nice burst in prices there. We have a Gunnar Henderson here, rookie card, iconic rookie card from Bowman. Not too special. It's not numbered, or, you know, it's not a refractor or anything. Just Gunnar, just a rookie. But wanted to give it a shot. We had, let's see, I thought that one would be a 9 as well. There's a scratch in the top right part of the card, but the centering was really good and everything else, and so they must not have thought that scratch made a huge difference. So 10 on Gunnar, really like that one. And then last one, we have a Gunnar Henderson Bowman Sapphire variation, and this one got a 9, and I'm pretty sure it's just simply because of the centering, a little bit off, as you can see, left to right, and I knew that going into it.
Thought it'd be a 10.
I did think it would be a 10, but if you look closer, it's not. I mean, I'd be kidding myself if you look at that centering, and I mean, it's pretty obvious that's off. So that one should not have been a 10, and it wasn't. Centering on the bottom is too short. Centering on the right is too short, and so a 9 because of the centering, I think, is what we have here. So overall, though, pretty interesting. I'd say pretty good scores. Some surprised me, and we got better. Others, not too many surprised me. Lower, which is good, because I think the better you get at identifying cards that can be graded and have a chance at getting 10s, the more money you can make doing grades and on your cards and things like that. So until next time, stay curious.